Welcome to day 2 of the 5-day mindful eating challenge. If you are new here each day this week, I will be sharing information to help you eat more mindfully, and then I will be giving you a challenge action at the end of each video so that you can put your newfound knowledge into practice yourself. So the goal of this challenge is to give you information and strategies that are going to help you optimize your digestion and your metabolism, help you feel satisfied, even though you probably are going to be eating a bit less, and help you listen to your body's signals and cues, and just really simply to enjoy the time that you're spending eating a little more fully. So by the end of the challenge, you will be well on your way to creating a better relationship with food. At least that's my goal for you, and I know you can do it. So today we are going to talk about why you need to rest and relax while you eat, and specifically how you go about doing this. Now, I know that it sounds super easy, but honestly, this has been one of the most challenging habits for me to adopt. And that's because the best way to rest while you're eating is for when you sit down to eat, that you just simply eat. That's it. Just eat. I know this sounds simple and super easy, but at least for me, it hasn't been. It was a hard habit for me to get into. And recently, I've noticed myself slipping on this one a bit. And I'd really like to get back in the habit of just simply eating while I'm eating. There is one caveat to this, though. In addition to eating, it is okay to enjoy some mealtime companionship and pleasant conversation, because this is really a relaxing activity too. And notice that I did say pleasant conversation. So you don't want to be talking about how appalled you are about what you heard on the news today. The conversation, it should be light and non-confrontational. Again, we're trying to relax here. We're focusing on being fully present and enjoying the meal and the companionship. The science behind resting while you're digesting is that while you're eating, you're linked to your body's automatic nervous system. And as you may know, the parasympathetic nervous system is what controls the involuntary functions that you have in your body, such as digesting. So when your body is in a state of rest and it's relaxing, this system is what becomes dominant. And this then ensures that the blood flow gets focused to the digestive organs so that your body can do all the things that it needs to do and what needs to happen so that you digest your food really well. And if you think about it, if you're directing your blood flow to other areas of your body, like you might if you were running, or honestly, if you're like very stressed too, your blood flow is not going to go to digestion, then you're really not setting yourself up for optimal digestion. When you rest and digest, you really reduce stress by triggering this release of calming neurotransmitters like serotonin and endorphins. And this not only helps with digestion, but it also does things such as lower your blood pressure, and it lowers your heart rate, and it allows you to reduce muscle tension. All of this allows your body then to begin to utilize the nutrients more from what you're eating, a little bit more efficiently at least. So here are several activities that many people commonly do while they're eating. And I used to do all of these. And lately I have been cheating a bit, and I have noticed myself doing a couple of these again. So the first one is scrolling through social media, or looking at the news on your phone, or perhaps Googling something for an answer, reading a book. Maybe you're working, watching TV. When I don't do any of these things and I do just simply eat, I can tell that I do relax at a deeper level. And I do enjoy my meal more. It's like I find myself looking curiously at my next bite, or maybe I start picking out the different spices in the food, savoring the flavors of it, noticing the smell, all the things that you do when you're fully present for your meal. So by now, you've probably already guessed that your next challenge action for today is when you eat, simply eat. And see if you can do this today, and see if you can do it for the rest of this week as well. Let me know in the comments how this goes for you, and let me know too, what helped you stick with it. Now, if you missed the first video in this challenge series, just a reminder that you can sign up at the link in the description to get some additional resources that you may find helpful as a part of this challenge. For instance, on the first day of the challenge yesterday, we talked about creating space for your meals and about how you can make your meal times an event, a destination, or special. So I sent out a list of ideas of how you could make your meals special, such as things like turning on pleasant music. Hopefully you will find this easier than I did when I first started doing it, but if not, just remember that any little action is great. The most important thing is that you are creating more awareness, and that's the first step. So give yourself a big high five for that, just simply for being here. And I will see you tomorrow.